Hey everybody, Rock Paper Mario here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD, the Tree Heart Run. In the last part, we put together the completed Triforce, completed Triforce of Courage, and returned to Hyrule, to the old Hyrule. And it is time to do this. Like, I can hardly believe it, but it is actually time to just do this thing. Can you even let go, Link? Can you even believe it? Like, I mean, I'm actually kind of wondering what is even... Well, we don't want to stab her. It's just I know what's going to happen, so here I am getting all prepared, all prematurely. Zelda, there you are, and there you're not. It's almost like Maximilian Pegasus' wife. I never noticed all those impressions of people on the ground. That's really cruel. Praising Princess Zelda or praising the Master Sword or whatever. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. It looks like Ganon's power even reaches within the depths of Hyrule Castle. Okay, these guys, if I remember correctly, what we're going to want to do first, is just not do that, preferably, and not do that either, Jesus. Here I am, like, worried about, like, the Dark Notes, when really I should be just worried about killing myself by walking into the fire. So basically what we have to do with these guys first, is just, like, use a fire arrow on them to get rid of their cape. And then that'll, like, leave them open to attack, because otherwise you can't, like... Jesus, it's like really weird, like unnerving, like with like the background here, because like you can't like see what's going on, and I'm trying to like goad the one in front of me into attacking if I can, just so I can get him. Yeah, you go over there and get your sword. I'm gonna concentrate on Mr. Big Man over here, and now I'm gonna concentrate on you. I must say, like, that, like, those rooms at, like, those gauntlet rooms were pretty much, like, a very effective, like, baptism of fire when it comes to fighting, like, multiple Dark Notes in the Three Heart Run, like, how to defensively fight, like, multiple Dark Notes. Like, that was a very kind of, like, a good way of being forced to learn how to do it kind of sensibly. Which I must say is like one of the things that I'm like loving about. One of the things that's kind of like nice about like the Tree Heart Run. That I finally... That I'm like finally able to actually have some modicum of like strategy involved in my play, and it's like no longer just kind of like, well, you know that nothing in this game is kind of very dangerous anyway, so like what's the point in really putting too much effort into strategizing or whatever. But yeah, jeez. I didn't exactly do a very good job on not killing myself in that battle, I guess, after not playing this game in so long, because it's been almost a month since I recorded this. I think like when I looked at my file on the file select screen, I still have those Deku Baba nuts up there. Or Deku seeds, or Deku Baba seeds, or Baba seeds, or beetle breakfast, orange beetle juice. Yeah, you run, Link. On the file select screen, I saw like the last time I recorded this game was like on the 31st of July. And now we're recording this on the 28th of August. I just finished recording some my final contributions to Summertime Radness 2, the scary sequel. And I sat down, I have like some time, so I was really like jonesing to do the finale of this, so without further ado, the legendary, much sought after barrier skip. the way it was intended to be done. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like in the HD version, I must say. Because it's pretty impressive on the GameCube. Pretty impressive, I must say, although I think, to be honest, and I'm not meaning to be, like, too critical here, but I think, to be honest, the, like, excessive bloom lighting, like, the excessive lighting almost kind of obscured how cool it looked a little bit. Like, that's one thing I find, like, with the HD-ified cel-shaded graphics, is they seem to have, like, gone overboard at some points when it comes to, like, the lighting. Because it's like, oh, let's just do loads of lighting. Here we are, we're finally in the old Hyrule. Just as Breath of the Wild would have intended it. Even though arguably Breath of the Wild is like the newest Hyrule, isn't it? Technically. Not that I ever pay any attention to those like timeline things. I just, like, to be honest, as I say, oh my god, no. I have a way of we have ways of making you talk. I need to, like, get my skull hammer out here. Okay, don't you go sliding around the place like that other moblin now. There you go. Told you I had ways and means of making you die. Well, actually... That's the thing, there's like an optimal way of taking out every single enemy in this game. When you need to stun you, it'll just sneak up behind you and smash you. It's like the fact that that strategy even works on the Wizrobe mini-boss in the Wind Temple is just hilarious to me. That you can do that even on him. Oh, we've got like a bad Mama Jama here is what we've got. Go on, do your worst. That didn't even do anything. I parried you and everything. And now it definitely needs me to sneak behind and disrobe you really quick. When there's only like one of you here, I don't mind getting a little bit more reckless. So yeah, to be honest, like, I'm sitting here, I'm kind of excited because I don't really know what to expect. Like, I don't, like, to be honest, like, I'm not sure whether, I'm not sure whether to expect that, oh, I'm not sure whether to expect that I'll just kind of, like, breeze through it, which might happen, or I'm not sure whether to expect that there are certain few points that are really going to, like, give me a run for my money. And to be honest, I'm kind of hoping for the latter. I wouldn't really mind if Puppet Ganon or Ganondorf himself really just kind of like put me through my paces, you know? Well, here we are. Casa del Ganondorf himself, Ganon's Tower. Which basically just looks like Dragon Roost Cavern to make the most of it. But yeah. We've got like a couple of boss fights here. I kind of like the little... One thing I kind of like is how they did... They kind of like did the same thing they did in Ocarina of Time, where they have like a little room in the dungeon that's themed after like... They have like a little room in the dungeon that's themed to match like the dungeon that boss was from or whatever. And I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. To be honest, I'd almost prefer to just like climb up on top of it and then like Deku leap over. Is that allowed? No, apparently not. Not if this guy's going to have anything to do with it. Well, I guess that answers my question then, doesn't it? I didn't even see those, I didn't even register those bubbles up there. Oh, they're up there, they're like skulls up there, that's what it is. I didn't even register you guys. Well, I'm gonna register you now. You guys are authorizing me to get ugly. is what you're doing. Oh, just even saying that makes me like think of that video that I love. You guys know the one I'm talking about. That one, I'm just gonna like throw this in here, but to be honest, I don't think you actually have to do that. I think really and truly all you have to do is like swing over onto these things. And to be honest, like the Deku Leaf is like an enormous help for that. Especially like, I must say, like I really like that feature that they put in where you can like see where you're going to land. That's like a really nice one. I hope like that that bubble doesn't like come in here to ruin my day here. Because there's like a couple of them right over there. I don't know, you bubbles. All I want to do is come in here and fight Goma again. But yeah, I kind of love those like little themed rooms. They're not too long, not too short. They're just the right length, to be honest. Oh my god, I've got like a quip. I had that like on there where I wanted to have it. Oh, am I stupid or what? This is like the first boss in the game, and it's like the puzzles are stumping me. I might as well take this opportunity to like excuse me, Goma. I was just trying to like take this opportunity to go and like hit Valu's tail with what's like, and as I say, like what the hell is Valu doing in here in the first place? Jesus, is the first boss in the game really going to take me out here? I know, Jesus Christ, he actually is. He's going ham. I don't like remember him being like, did they like ramp up the difficulty, or am I just being dumb? Because like, to be honest, both are possible. Because like, I know in like the original GameCube version, did I seriously just do that? I know in like the original GameCube version, they didn't really ramp up the difficulty of the bosses like the second time you fought them. If anything, they were like a way easier. If anything, they were like a way easier because you had like the powered up Master Sword. Because like you had the powered up Master Sword, which meant you were able to just like take them out really quickly. Oh my god, I just like landed right on the edge there. I don't think I really want to be up here though. Like, is there really an advantage to being like up here? Well, I guess I could get some parts is what I could do while I'm like waiting for Valu to get that wagon he's dragging back down into this cavern. But I think like actually it's more in your, it'd be more in my line to get like to fall into the lava again. This is like the most hilarious boss battle against Goma, and I feel like between the colors being all like dulled and the music just being like really stunted as well, it's like the music is just kind of really kind of like the music is like really like not like, it's kind of like there's like something like really kind of like dulled about the music as well, not just the colors. Like they do like this strange like remix of the music for each of these boss battles. But yeah, jeez, who would have thought that Goma would give me so much trouble here? He seemed to be like, for some reason she seemed to be like going quite quickly though, if you know what I mean. And what's this one over here? Oh, this is the one I'm looking for. So I guess I'm gonna need my Deku Leaf here. And the Boomerang probably as well. I'm pretty sure there are P-hats in here. Or just arrows, who cares? But yeah, and I just think like they do a really good job of like racking up the tension in these videos. Like there's just like this sense of like, especially like that Ganon's castle music. Okay, can I just like wait in the air for you to drop down again, please? Thank you. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, like this strange like can I like hit that thing, please? Jesus. Here am I, I'm supposed to be like the big expert doing like the 3-heart run of Wind Waker HD, and I can't even hit that stupid thing. I'm not gonna have enough magic at this rate either. You know, this is relatively easy. I don't think there are really even any enemies once you get over there. Like, they could have been like a lot more delightfully devilish Seymour, and could have put like P-hats in here. Which P-hats are like the ultimate, like, P-hats and bubbles seem to just be like the ultimate in trolly enemies when you're trying to like float him. Or, oh, I guess they did put P-hats in there. I guess I spoke too soon, as per usual. John, I'm actually going to take you guys out because maybe you'll... P-hats have a tendency to like drop magic, which I would appreciate, thank you. And there, that should be all the magic I need. I love the design here. Oh my god, with these big like fern leaves like coming out of the door. It's just so cool. Like, and I love how like this is just in Ganon's tower. Like there's like this strange false copy. Excuse me. I was like trying to like use the gamepad, which is apparently so amazing. Thanks, Nintendo, to like use the menu here. Okay, that should be all of them. Just get that thing out there. Again, once we actually get in there and we're able to do some damage, this guy should be a piece of cake, because you're fighting bosses that you only had like the wimpy sword, the Diary of a Wimpy Sword. Right? What the hell is in there? Good God, what is happening in there? You're fighting bosses that you were just like fighting with the wimpy sword at the beginning of the game. I'm taking so long, that's what's happening. I'm like, oh, I thought I could like take him out, but no, I ended up taking damage. I thought I'd be able to like, I'm pretty sure he only like needs like one more hit, because as I say, you're using not only like the Master Sword, you're using like the like powered up one after like being in both like the, oh my god, being able to like see those vines like coming towards you is like terrifying. Excuse me, Link, do you want to use the boomerang again? They're not even the ones I aimed at. I don't know where like Link is like getting his ideas from today with like aiming the boomerang, because they're not even the ones I was aiming at, and this should be it. There we go. Okay, well I guess he did need a couple of more hits, but that's not what's important. What's important is that we did it. And the next guys actually should, like, to be honest, your sword is still like a little bit more powerful, but not all that much more powerful. And actually this is probably the hardest one. Well, not the hardest one, not the hardest boss, what I meant to say, but which I didn't say. This is probably like the most challenging of the little like vignette rooms, is what I wanted to say. Because you have like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to like, does this do the stairs again? Yeah, that does the stairs, but what you have to do, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go down this hallway and get killed while I'm at it. go down this hallway and get killed while I'm at it because they're actually like dark chews in here that I need to get. If I can like get the pose even better. Hey you, get your ass back here. Run around like Pee-wee Herman. Yeah, you come follow me. I'm not going to kill you at all, Mr. Poe. No, you don't follow me. I don't need you following me, to be honest. But yeah, this can be like one of the more difficult ones, timing-wise, I guess. Because what you've got to do is you've got to get this guy over here. I'm just gonna like push him back down in there to like renew the sun, or renew the light effect, and then I'm going to roll all the way back down here before he no, get up there before he does that. And then don't you have to do the same thing again? Oh, now I remember. No, then you have to like do something similar. So whereas like the other rooms in this, in like Ganon's tower, you're talking about like a matter of like 10 minutes, or like if at all, like you're talking about like about 2 seconds to do them. And then all of a sudden here, you actually have like legitimate puzzles that you have to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna like shine them all. I'm gonna try and get them like down closer to the end. Like no, I didn't mean to do that. Jeez, I didn't mean to like kill you. All I was trying to do was get you back down closer. Oh, there's like another one here. That's even better. You guys come down here. Because what you need to do is you need to like somehow use the light to... Okay, that should do. You need to use the light to get them like frozen. Then you need to run over here, push them down on the switch, and then roll all the way back. And this is like pretty tight on time, so... And then he appears out of nowhere. It's like, I thought Summertime Madness 2, the scary sequel, was over, and then you just have to erupt out of the ground. But you know what, we did it, and what I love about it is how, like, the entrance is bathed in this, like, really, like... No, not that. In this, like, really, like, strange light, where you can't really even tell where it's coming from. It's just being emitted from here. It's just, like, almost like the color just stops or something. It's so weird, but... Anyway, time to take on Jalhalla. I'm pretty confident I can fit like all of this into one video. It shouldn't be too difficult, especially since Jalhalla is such like a pitiful excuse for a boss. It's like, what have you got to do? We've got to pick him up and throw him. It's like Wii Sports Bowling here or something. But yeah, this is like one of the bosses. To be honest, like whether you have like the Master Sword or not, or like the powered up Master Sword or not, doesn't really make much of a difference in this boss battle, because like regardless of that, like you're still going to be doing, like you still just have to take out all of those like pose that make up like Jalhalla's body, so like really and truly that's not going to make much of a difference. I wonder, like, I don't think I've ever like 2-cycled this guy. I think the best I've ever done is like 3-cycling him, and sometimes 4, because just sometimes the pose just aren't where you need them to be. I was wondering if he was going to do that, because sometimes he can do that where he just like where he just kind of like closes off one of the no, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pick up the big Kahuna burger here and take out like... Jesus, did you see that? Where like I was in like the light tunnel. One more. Did I get it? Oh my god, Jesus. It's almost like he waited just so I could kill him. But you see where I was like in like the light coming out of the ceiling, and you could see it like coming off my mirror shield. It just looked crazy, like when I was spinning around. I don't think I've ever like registered that before. If that's like a thing that even happens otherwise. So yeah, it seems like only yesterday we were in the Wind Temple, and do you know where we're going? We're going back there again. And already there's like some Wizro bitch here that wants to mess me up. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're all the way back there? Jesus. Well, a fire arrow is good for what ails you. Okay, I guess it's time to get those iron boots on again. Iron boots and Deku Leaf, as if the Wind Temple was ever anything else. But we don't have our good friend Makar here to help us today. Okay, am I going to be able to like get through here? I don't know. I can't remember what I actually have to do. Jesus, you're gonna like just hop out of there all gleefully. Didn't even see you coming, which I guess is like what you wanted to happen. You didn't want me to see you coming. Well, that was easy. Now all I have to do is hookshot up there. I have like this strange feeling that I have like this strange feeling that I didn't do that the way it was supposed to be done or something. It's time to take on Malgara already. Can we repeat the stellar performance we gave in the Wind Temple against this boss? I'm not sure. Oh, we get like this cool, like, strange remix of this music as well. It's like a cross between like, oh my god, like I hate the way it does that. I had it like, why does it do that? It's like I had it equipped up there on X and then it just like de-equips everything. I could understand if it was like some item I wasn't supposed to have at this point in the game, but no, it's like all I had equipped was like the hookshot. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to have that equipped, sorry. No, get out of there, I don't want to get eaten, thank you very much. See, this is what I was expecting to happen, is for like, because that's like what Malgara intends to happen, is for like your lock-on system to get confused because of the Malgara larva. Oh my god, I love this remix. It's like, as I say, it's like the weird like progressive rock synth remix of like the Malgara theme. It's so good. Here he comes in for the big, and here comes the giant fish. Oh, that episode of SpongeBob where he like shrank Squidward and then Patrick is there like, and here comes the big fish. Like he's gonna kill him. Like he actually would have killed him. Oh my god, I thought I was after getting him there. And then like you had like the cinematic glory of the Malgara larva like jumping towards me in the background. I just love the way the earth like undulates in this boss battle. It's like, it's just so good. Like I must say, like where this game kind of like falls down on dungeons, because like the dungeons in Wind Waker really, to be perfectly honest, and don't get me wrong, I love this game, dungeons in Wind Waker just don't approach the level of dungeon masterpiece of like Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask or even Ocarina of Time. The boss battles more than make up for it, because they're so unique, they're so much fun, the character designs are cool, like the boss designs are cool. Like Godan, Helmarock King, Malgara, Jalhalla, they're just like, oh my god, they're such good boss battles. Phantom Ganon, speaking of whom, we're going to be seeing him soon enough, so. But yeah, I guess that's it for this part of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, the Tree Heart Run edition. In the next part, we're going to delve deeper into Ganon's castle now that we've actually unlocked the front door, so thanks for watching, see you next time, bye now.